What is something that Americans are actually very good at?
Apparently small talk. Every other country on Reddit seems put out by our ability to talk about nothing to complete strangers.
In all honesty, Hollywood, America is world famous for their movies.
Military logistics.
The Americans with Disabilities Act. It has made life so much nicer for folks who would normally struggle in a non-adapted world. Being in Mexico recently makes you really see how much the USA has taken ADA serious.
Jazz, rock and roll, basketball.
Preserving public land. The state and national parks are a good example. Heck, less than half of the land in the West is privately owned. In states like Arizona and Nevada, roughly 20% of the land is privately owned. The second thing is logistics. The distance between Seattle and Miami is the equivalent between London and Baghdad. You can travel by plane, boat, train, and roads with ease. Our freight rail system is the envy of the world. No one moves the amount of freight and distance with the same efficiency and safety as the U.S. freight rail system.
Getting Redditors to write their BuzzFeed articles for them.
Throwing, I put this down to baseball and American football. Both sports reward and require fast, accurate throwing. In Europe you get the odd handball player who can launch a projectile accurately with ease. In the US they are everywhere.
Americans are a very inventive bunch. So many inventions have come from the US throughout its history, and the trend has continued in modern times. America has won every SEC championship in history.
National parks. We have set aside the most beautiful places in the country as national parks, and they are run well.
Honestly, positivity. It continues to fascinate me how Americans can have such a positive outlook on life. I feel like the cultural attitude of possibility, whether this is true or not. It's just something sorely lacking in many European cultures that tend to be more cynical about ever achieving anything. British comedians Ricky Gervais and Stephen Fry both talk about this difference in cultural attitudes. In Britain, you are subconsciously taught that certain job opportunities, life experiences and self-improvement won't happen to you, which is often linked to ideas of class. By contrast, Americans appear to be led to believe that anything is possible and that there is no reason why you shouldn't chase your dreams, no matter how ambitious or seemingly impossible.
Barbecue. I think the US and South Korea probably have the most popular BBQ internationally.
National parks.
Willin and Dealin, taking care of business, taking it easy, keeping it real.
Optimism.
Assimilation of foreign ideas, cultural aspects, especially food from afar.
Landing on the moon.
Basketball. We're really fucking good at basketball.
Biscuits and gravy.
American accents.
Entertainment media.
Making burgers. Filmmaking.